What's up, Soul Tribe? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today, guys, I'm doing a pick a pal, pick a crystal reading for you guys, okay? As you guys know, I don't frequent these on my channel, but this has been heavily requested, so you guys know how I am. I'm pretty much people's choice, so I'm giving this a try, and I hope it turns out the way you guys the way you guys are used to it. I just did what I thought was proper, so hopefully it turns out right, guys, is all I can say. But I have 3 different piles here with 3 different crystals, and for pile number 1, I have the amethyst here, so hopefully you guys can see that clearly. Dang, I'm sorry. See, I'm already messing up. I can't zoom in and out. Anyways, the first one is amethyst. It's raw amethyst. The pile number 2 is raw adventurine. And pile number 3 is the clear quartz, okay? All right, guys. So if you could take your time and just kind of look and see which one you resonate more with. You know, maybe in the future I'll use different oracle decks or something to that extent and clarify it with tarot. I'm going to clarify each pile with tarot as well. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes, and then we are going to hop right in with pile number 1, which is amethyst. So amethyst, raw adventurine, clear quartz. Okay, guys, so we are back. We are back, and we are about to start with pile number 1. All right, and for each of these I have an affirmation card, which I will give to you guys at the end. Okay, and so these this pick a pile is for secret messages that your person wants to say to you. If they could, you know, if they could reach out, this is what they'll say: secret messages. All right, so pile number 1, I'm definitely seeing that you do have somebody that wants to secretly reach out. They may have even been reaching out, but maybe under a different name, profile, or however they may be communicating with you. This is somebody that I feel deeply wants to reach you, or they could be trying to reach you through like telepathy, but I feel like the ways in which they are trying to reach you are definitely like disguised, whether it's from, you know, a different app, a secret app, or you guys are texting under, you know, My Calculator. Y'all, I'm pretty sure everybody has experienced My Calculator before. But I feel like they have to be methodical and sneaky. So this really is somebody that's trying to send you some type of secret message, smoke signal, letter in the mail, whatever. What I see from this person is that you and them can have a very intense connection, or at least this is something that they find is hard to let go of, because they may have kids in a situation, and maybe they very traditional, or they have a traditional family to the point where their reputation might get ruined if they just up and leave a situation. For some of the people, because I'm getting time to go in reverse. So that's how I know that whoever you're dealing with, they know it's time to go. I don't feel like they stand there out of love, compassion, a desire to be with. I feel like they stand in a situation because they have children. And either it's one of 2 things, or it could be one of many, but the 2 that I'm really feeling intuitively is that the person that you dealt with, they could have been abandoned as a child, because I'm getting orphaned. So one or both of their parents could have passed away or just left them behind. And that's the reason why, regardless of whether it's a loveless relationship or not, for your person, group 1, they refuse to leave the situation with the time to go in reverse here, okay? They're trying to be by the book. They're trying to allow nature to take its course, and so maybe they trying to tell you, like, you know, I could see you secretly, or we can communicate secretly, or we can stay in each other's lives as friends, but I really can't leave the situation until my kids are adults or otherwise, you know, because at the end of the day, it's up to both people. And if they dealing with somebody that don't want to deal with somebody that's, you know, constantly messaging somebody else, then hey, this gonna end up being exactly what they want it to not be. It's definitely kids involved in this situation that they don't want to abandon their children. That's what I'm getting here. Why is message in a bottle here? Child or children? Wow, yeah. So this person definitely going to open up to you about their marriage and how unhappy they are. If they could, I mean, this is supposed to be if they could tell you what they would tell you, you know, or secret messages. But I definitely feel like with the Empress in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, they definitely express to you how unhappy they are in their situation. You know, they could feel like they're one of the reasons why they don't want to leave their kids behind or like leave a situation is because they may find the person that they're currently with to be a unfit parent, because the Empress in reverse can sometimes be that, as well as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, like somebody that's like more self-centered or more self-serving than motherly, or just not fit, period. You know, it's a lot of conflict here. You know, I feel like on an everyday basis, your person can be in a war zone because it just seems as though things are dead. You know, things are dead. It's like, I feel like both people already know that this is over with. And that could be the constant conflict here. I feel like if your person could reach out, they would tell you that they need a break. They need a retreat. They want an escape or just a peace of mind for a second because things have been so tumultuous here. I mean, this is a lot of fighting. And to me, it's like one person against a whole bunch. So, you know, basically it can be like, if this Empress in reverse is like always playing victim and talking to her family and friends about the situation, they always have to defend their name or defend their reputation or something to that extent. And they just want to be done with it. They want to take a break. They want to escape. Why is the time to go in reverse here? I mean, we pretty much already know that. They want to extend the offer, but it's going to be small. And that's what I was getting, that this would be a situation that would probably be friends with benefits or friends with benefits. Dang, they see you as the star though. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like so much lower vibrational energy in this reading. They could be asking you to kind of like wait around and like chill out and not date anybody, but they married here. You know, either they married or they stuck in some type of family situation that they don't want to be in. They can only offer you so much, but since you wish fulfillment, they want you to like, they want you to be around, but you see this is selfish. You like, so you supposed to just, I'm just supposed to wait and watch you give the life that I wanted with you to somebody else? No. Let's get more for this spread. Three of Wands. Yeah, they really anticipate being with you here. You know, I feel like they're in this space physically, but like emotionally. Yeah, I definitely get that. This person is in their own corner at home. They're not really even there. You know, maybe they help out with the kids and all. I want to kind of see the Three of Pentacles for that, but I definitely feel like they could be the breadwinner here with the Ten of Pentacles. You know, and I feel like they always defending their finances. They can't never save. Maybe this person is an overspender, a gossiper. You know, somebody that's very combative and volatile. Somebody that they just want to break away from. But I feel like they're not saying much at home. Just to keep the peace here. But the love is gone. They love their kids, but they're not in love with this person romantically. I feel like it's all about a show. Like I said, I feel like they belong to a family that's very traditional here with the bottom book. So here they feel stuck in a situation that they don't even feel like they can fully express themselves. They probably quiet most of the time, giving silent treatments, just kind of off fantasizing about a future, waiting for their ships to come in, waiting for a time where they can actually turn their back on the situation, because really emotionally and mentally they already have. Wow. Yeah, it's about the stability. It's about the kids, the stability, the structure. It's about other people's opinions, because I'm getting the Four of Wands here. You know, they know that, and it's falling right underneath this page here. So it's about the kids and the home, and the stability that the kids have by their spouse or whoever is showing up as the Empress in a reverse. They don't trust them to do this by themselves. They don't. They feel like their kids will suffer if they live in a different household, or it won't be stable there. Yeah, exactly. They feel like if they got to pay child support, the money wouldn't go to the kids. I'm just getting kids here. Not wanting to leave them behind. Not wanting to not have that structure and that balance in the house here. Knowing that they the breadwinner, and knowing that, you know, this person has the tendency to be less than stellar of a parent. Because, of course, the Empress in reverse could be a dad that they don't want to co-parent with. They rather be there to, like, I just feel like your person is trying to be strong. They could be asking you to stay strong at a time where they can't really give to you like they want to give to you. So these going to be pretty in-depth, y'all, because we already almost 10 minutes in. Why is the High Priestess here? Ooh, okay. Yup, wealthy male. Didn't I tell you he the breadwinner? Ooh, and she the bread stealer. I feel like the thief came out in reverse because she don't think it's theft. But this is somebody that mistreats the money, and he just found this out. So the person that you're dealing with, if they could send you a secret message, they will let you know that, you know, they sitting up here trying to save. It's really nothing they could do, because I feel like this person really want to stick around until their kids are grown, to be honest with you. But to be completely honest with you, not trying to jump the gun, but the affirmation speaks volumes, because it said it is only a thought that can be changed. So I do feel like something can happen here where this person is kind of catapulted out of that mindset of, I got to stick around till my kid's gone. It's like, look, if anything, I'm going to seek custody of my kids if I can't trust her to raise them. Or him. But again, with the Empress in reverse, I feel like it's mismanagement of funds. Maybe this person is taking money and spending it on other things, and then they still receiving like shut-off notices, or, you know, just, I don't know. I don't know. Why is the Death card here, though? You know? Or they literally can just be taken straight out their pockets. But this is something that he just got enlightened by here. The thing is, it's over with. And they masking it. You know, I mean, they could be playing it off to family and friends, or even this person, but they feel that internally. They feel that it's over. I feel like both parties do. Why? Because with all of this fighting, you could tell that it's talks about it. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Yeah, I do feel like they had a public argument. Your person wants to change, but they feel like they being held back, especially financially. Yeah. They just unclear on what to do next. Four of Swords. Yeah. They already contemplating a divorce or the breaking of a contract here. This is intense, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Why is the Page of Cups here? Ooh, see. They know that they with somebody that's vindictive and that is financially a waste. I hate to say it, but I feel as though because they maybe don't work or something to that extent, they have a bad relationship with money, and it's a possibility that they overspend. And this person knows that if they break up with this Empress in reverse energy, that they are gonna rack up for those kids. You know, and they gonna over ask and overspend, and their kids still gonna be needing. And it's gonna be apparent because when the kids come over, you know, it can be 1 or 2 kids, because I'm getting a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Cups here. One could be a Pisces, one could be a Capricorn, or have that in their chart, or that could be the signs of the people. I also have Aquarius here. Yeah, I got Aquarius twice, Libra, Taurus, Pisces twice, pretty much. Okay, so yeah, they afraid of how overboard this person is gonna go as it pertains to court. Coffin in reverse, and that's why they avoiding an ending here. Okay, why is the Star card here? That's who they see you as. They see you as wish fulfillment for them. Like you stand out in a crowd. Wow, you the main one on their mind. Period. Dot. You are the main one on their mind. And when I see the Star card, that's, you know, what they love about you is your authenticity. They could definitely love to see your body naked. You know, but they love your authenticity. Maybe you are very generous with your emotions. You pour into their cup endlessly. Like I said, you stand out in a crowd. Maybe every time they out with you, they get a lot of play. You know, like, dang, good job, man. You know, or whatever. But whatever the case is, it's like you a prize to them. Why is the... And don't get offended when I say that, but this is... I'm just reading the cards here. Yeah, and so I do feel like that's one thing that could be crossing your partner's mind, is to actually take their kids, especially since that's the main thing that's making them feel kept bound. But I do feel like they trying to do that under the radar, like they being real sneaky about it. Yes, listen, all of this boils down to they don't want to leave this person with their kids, and they don't want to have to pay them because they already know that they mismanage funds. They trying to figure out a way that they can get the heck about this situation without having to pay this person. But that could be what they wanted to secretly tell you. They want to tell you this situation to let you know, like, look, I know you want to be with me. I want to be with you. But at this time, you need to know that I'm a single father, or I plan to be. This can also be a single mother that's wanting to take custody away from her husband or whatever and go off and raise her kids by herself, or possibly with you. So this is somebody that's wanting to communicate to let you know the update on their life, what's going on, why haven't they been in contact with you. Why is the King of Swords here, Spirit? Y'all, he ain't talking to nobody around that household because he thinking about how he can come to be with you. This is that newer energy. And whenever I see the masculine energy coming up as the new male, it's because he got a new female on his mind, okay? And so in this situation, yes, your King of Swords, they could be an Aquarius, like I said, but this is definitely somebody that they are anticipating a future with you. Like they looking forward to moving on, but they got to put a situation to an end first. And they got to make sure that they're not in the situation where they gambling, you know, where they can possibly lose their kids. Because they don't feel like, I'm getting mother bear protection in reverse. He does not trust this woman with his kids. He does not trust this woman with his kids, okay? Because the protection, the good mother will be in the upright, protecting his home, governing over the children. But in reverse, this is somebody that will be on the phone or be on the internet taking selfies, and the kid done fell in the pool. Now it's a whole dang on case on the family and the house and everything else. Like this is that type of thing where he feel like he done car slipping one too many times, or just period everyday life. He didn't find out until they had kids together that dang, she ain't that responsible as a parent. This is one of those situations. Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse here? Dang, these is in depth. It's almost 20 minutes in, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, they ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. I'm sorry. So this house is definitely not happy. I'm getting the Sun in reverse, clarifying the Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like the couple themselves, I feel like it's mutually no love there anymore. I feel like the woman is still kind of there for convenience, and the guy is the masculine, which could be the person that's trying to message you, is the person, you know, he ready to go too. And he looking forward to a future with somebody new that could definitely be you. But I feel like this couple isn't telling anybody that they are unhappy at this time. Like I said, there is a possibility No, I found out something else. That wasn't that. Okay. But yeah, I don't feel like this couple is telling anybody, but they're not in love anymore. I'm getting the courtship in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Cups in reverse. If that doesn't speak volumes, that's a couple that ain't no longer in love with each other. The hope is gone. The faith in the situation is gone. And the only thing that's holding this couple together is obligation, convenience, and kids. Okay? They want to set themselves free from this situation. Why is, y'all, adjudication. Somebody want to take these kids out the household. So this is a masculine that definitely loves his kids, definitely wants the best for his kids, you know, and I feel like he feels as though, you know, he got to let you know, like, look, I may be a single dad. I know that, you know, we've been trying to hold out for each other, but is that something that would hinder this relationship? You know, I don't feel like this is the type of man that would choose you over his kids, but I feel like he's trying to update you on his situation and see if you even still a candidate, because this is the type of person that put their kids first. And like I said, guys, the affirmation for pile 1 is, it is only a thought that can be changed. So like I said, this was somebody that thought that they was going to spend the rest of their life with this person, raise kids in the same house with this person, but that was a thought that was changed because of behaviors they just could not stand or cannot take any freaking more. Too much conflict, too much trifling parenting, just too much of everything, too much overspending, too much holding them back. It's just too much for this person, and they not used to that. Okay. All right. So in the back, the explanation to this affirmation is, my thoughts and words will create my future. My thoughts form the experiences of tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. Okay, so this is somebody that's really starting to look at the big picture. If I continue to stay with this person, I'm going to be fighting to try to keep my head above water for the rest of my life. Do I want to just go off by myself and have a better chance at growth and expansion than I do with somebody that's wasteful, spoiled, don't want to work, don't want to do nothing but want to spend up a whole bunch of money on dumb stuff, you know? So I feel like that's how your person is spending it. I mean, how your person is feeling. And if they could talk to you, then that's exactly what the heck they would be telling you at this time. Like, look, I know it's taking me forever to get out this situation. And I told you that we could only be friends until my kids is grown. But let me tell you something. XYZ, ABC. And this would be it, okay? All right, guys. Whew. Okay, so the next pile here. Hope this ain't it. Yeah, it is too. Okay, so the next pile is the raw adventuring here. I got the affirmation card that I'm going to put to the side here. Okay. All right, so what I'm getting from this is that you definitely got somebody that knows that you guys have a deep connection within. They felt it. I feel like they felt it from the time that they first met you. They can sense your presence even with their eyes closed. And that I get that from this deep inner knowing or deep knowing. However, this person isn't trying to see it. I feel like this person could definitely be single, but this is definitely somebody that's like stuck in the past, or they worry too much about outcomes here, because I'm getting the here and now in reverse as well as the observer. So either this is somebody that's extremely jaded from they're extremely jaded from bad outcomes when it comes to love, or y'all, I'm sorry, I'm putting so much growth oil in my hair, it's making my hair itch, okay? But itching means growing. Don't forget that. But this is somebody that ignores love being right in front of them because of the bad experiences they had before. I feel like they need just like a little help and reassurance. And it's so crazy because I got multiple 7s here, which speaks to divine timing. So you could be thinking that altogether this person is just trying to reject you. They don't feel the connection. When in all actuality, they do. They just trying to turn a blind eye to it with the observer in reverse. They just like, oh, hey, haha, you know, like all nervous and awkward. I can just feel their energy. This is somebody that has definitely been hurt one too many times by love, and it makes them awkward and clumsy when they're around somebody new now, because it's like they feel something, but they trying to ignore it, okay? So, you know, like the vibe can be good. You could really actually like this person, even if they a little goofy and clumsy here. But you feel like they are ignoring the connection. If they could talk to you, they could tell you that they really do feel it. But they need a little help to get out of this rut here. To get out of this feeling like they can't open up and be themselves and like love freely and enjoy love without having to worry about the past repeating itself, if that makes sense, okay? Why is the here and now here in reverse for pile 2? Yeah, this person been healing, but they've been healing too long. The last situation they had could have been 4 years ago. For some of them, just 4 months. But they have to make a decision here. Like I said, with the 2 of voices, this is somebody that's acting like they don't see anything. Like, you see the awkwardness. Like let's say that's both of y'all walking down the hallway. And, like, you see them and you know they see you. But they like, like, just gonna turn around and go the other way. As opposed to, like, show their shyness and their blushing and their happiness to see you. So you see this? Somebody acting like they don't see anything. Just like this observer in reverse. Somebody that's acting like they don't see. Okay? You can act like you don't see all you want to. You can have your eyes closed and still feel. And this person does feel you. It's like they trying to decide, do I want to go? Do I want to open up that door? They dealt in the past with people that didn't have a proper give and take. They probably every person that they ever dealt with was somebody that was disloyal or that used them in some type of way. Because I am getting like, you know, somebody like a high maintenance energy that just took from them. Or they only have like sex-based relationships, and this type of person wants something deeper than that. They would never tell you that, because in a sense it's like they feel like it's such a rarity to get that type of love in these days. So they feel like if they even spoke on what it is that they want out of love, that they would seem corny almost. And what they want is like that old school kind of love, you know, like the real thing. You know, that equal give and take, somebody that actually cares, like love making, not just, you know, gosh, y'all, I'm sorry, tape keeps stopping and I'll be looking down here, so I don't even know where I'll be stopping at. But yeah, I feel like the types of people that your person have dealt with in the past, they was only good for one thing. They were very sex-based relationships, and women that always had their hand out with no ambition, just kind of like a gold digger energy. Somebody that never felt like he gave enough, and the only thing that they would give in return is like sex, and that's about it. I feel like your person is trying to overcome, you know, these type of experiences, but they are a dreamer in a sense where not only do they relive these encounters or like these disappointments through dreams, but you know, it's something that they constantly reminding themselves of every day because they don't want to let themselves down. Because I'm getting a real anxious energy. So this is definitely somebody that could have been affected on a psychological level when it comes down to disappointments from the past, or just feeling used and abused by, you know, the opposite sex, same sex, you name it. Okay, so I'm getting a sense of that, yeah, they stand stuck. Like, they stand stuck in this energy, and they consistently use it as an excuse to no longer engage in new encounters. You know, this is probably why, like, this is one of them situations, and I don't even feel like this person is meaning to do it. But this would be one of those situations that we would literally say, hurt people, because now this is the type of person that will, because they're still wounded, they won't follow through. So they'll set dates, or they'll be text messaging and talking a good game and feeling you. And then when that anxiety kick in and they have a night terror or some type of nightmare, or, you know, a flashback of what they've been through in the past, then all of a sudden they dubbing you, you blocked, you getting left on red, you getting stood up on dates that were preset. So that's what I'm getting from this person, is that they'll make you feel like you're going somewhere, and then they'll get anxious and they'll just bow out. And they could be being looked at by others as like some type of playboy or playgirl, but really they just holding on to negative thoughts of the past. This person is deeply emotional. I feel like it hurts them just as much as it hurts others that he or she can no longer stick with a program. That they always flighting on people, walking away. Even if they know something may have potential, I feel like potential scares them even more. Ace of Voices. They not being real with themselves either. They not seeking the help that's necessary. I feel like that's why the leg up is here. Because I feel that they need help. They need help out the situation. They need coaching. They need to seek some type of counseling for trauma. Because this is something that brings them great anxiety still to this day. Mental conflict here. I feel like that's why the here and now is here in reverse, because this person is literally basing every future endeavor, every future relationship, the outcome of every situation off of past situations. I'm really getting that. Why is the Four of Swords here, Spirit? Yeah. I feel like all they do is dream about moving on. I feel like they just want to leave the baggage behind. And in a sense, they're not sure if they'll ever grow. They have a lot of concern that they will ever take another relationship seriously, that they will ever let something get past just a few text messages or just a few encounters before they just throw in the towel. They really concerned, like, am I going to allow this to, you know, give me pause when it comes down to every situation that I'm ever going to be in ever again in my life? Why is the Six of Materials in reverse here? Misjudging others due to the situations they've been in the past, being trapped in their head here with the key. You know, and I feel like that's the thing. It's like time for this person to open their eyes and learn how to discern. Those situations weren't created to scar this person, and that's the lesson that they failed to learn throughout this process. It was meant to give them the discernment necessary to be able to navigate situations, you know, like past situations, without getting stuck in them. I feel like this person wants happiness again. They want passion again. And then I feel like those negative thoughts and anxiety just creep in and poison situations for them. And steal the good experiences. Because if y'all can't see the other card, it's like somebody that's kind of balled up in their fears. And a lot of these, like, reminiscent energy happens in their sleep. Because honestly, I feel like this person may not have given themselves the chance to actually process what happened so that they can get over it. It's more of a, I'm just going to work and not think about it, or I'm just going to blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is that they did to take their mind off of situations in the past so that they can actually process it and close that chapter. Why is the Three of Materials here in reverse? I'm getting the magnifying glass in reverse here. This person couldn't see a loyal person or a protective energy if it stood them in the face. This person couldn't see loyalty if it was right in their face, like literally. Because they're so protective of themselves. It's a protection mechanism, defense mechanism. To not get too attached. Why is the Five of Emotions here? So this is everything that they would be telling you. They want to be out of grief. They want to no longer feel guilty for moving on and loving again, despite what situations actually didn't work out. It's like, okay, that doesn't mean that I don't deserve love, though. Okay, so I feel with the Anchor and the Six of Inspiration, whatever negative thoughts, whatever concerns they are having, it's really holding them back from the victory that they seek with people, the proper type of attention that they seek from love with the 6 of inspiration here. I feel like they could even be continuing to attract the wrong person because of their thought process. Not saying that that's you. You could be a test or opportunity. Maybe this person prayed for somebody like you, and you know, spirit guides went on and sent you in, and they just like, oh man, you wasn't even ready for what you asked for. And then I'm getting the mask here that's clarifying the page of inspiration in reverse, just saying that they, you know, they really leave people hanging in a sense where people have to do guesswork as to why it didn't work out, why they never heard from your person again. And I know you like, well, I don't really care, but yeah, I mean, this concerns you too, because this is something that can perpetuate itself. And, you know, the connection between you guys, or this could be something that actually happened between you guys, and this could be given some type of clarity. You know, they just end up moving on. They mask their feelings as soon as they start to feel too excited about something or start to have expectations for something. They get scared and they move on. Why is the 4 of materials here? It's something about this person that makes them think that they're unlovable, y'all. So, you know, just try to be gentle with the people that you run across, especially if they seem fragile in any kind of way, you know, and you can kind of sense that, you know, I don't know. Yeah. They keep walking away before they can get to a commitment. I hope this means that they're walking away from this type of behavior so that they can give you a commitment. And that could be what this leg up is here, is them telling you, look, I want to leave this train of thought behind and think about commitment again, but I need some help. I need somebody to reassure me that not every single love situation is going to turn out like that. And yes, that's their job to do. They need to heal that within themselves, but maybe you can just teach them. Why is the Ace of Voices in reverse? Oh, yeah. They don't communicate. They don't communicate their truth. But that's getting ready to change. They come into an end of that cycle. I feel like you was a change agent in their life where you made them want to be more honest with themselves and others, because I'm getting the Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't feel like they've been real with themselves. I don't feel like they didn't realize. I don't feel like they realized how much opportunities they was allowing to let pass by them because of past situations. Maybe until you came along. Why is the 5 of Inspiration here? This is going to be a challenge, guys. I'm not going to lie. To get this person to come out of this mindset is going to be a challenge. It really is. And it's going to take time. And I've gotten that. I've gotten divine timing with multiple 7s here. But with the clock coming out, it's going to take a long time for this person to get out of this mental conflict. And so let's get the affirmation to this and get started on group 3, y'all. Okay. It's not that bad so far. See if I can get more of these out to y'all. Okay, so I didn't get the affirmation for group 2, but I didn't forget. So the affirmation for group 2 is all changes are easy for me to make, okay? All right, and so the back says, the moment I am willing to change, the universe brings the help, the leg up to help me. It brings me whatever I need. So now that this person has the desire to come out of this energy, here you come. And I feel like you can be a change agent into this person's life, okay? All right, guys, let's get started on group 3. And, okay, group 3. So if your person could send you a secret message or tell you something that they haven't told you, then it would definitely be that they want to learn from you. They look up to you. This is somebody that may not be in the best financial situation in their life, but I feel like they see you as like you a center focus in their life. And you know what? You may not know it about this person at all. Like, I don't know if this is somebody you're dating or this is just a platonic thing. But group 3, somebody would like to tell you that they wish they can learn from you. They wish that they can learn how to be a go-getter or something like you, because there's a sense of you just being abundant and them not being abundant, them not really being at peace with their life here, but them definitely intentfully watching you. So if you got somebody around you that you feel like is a little bit too in your face, whether it's the opposite sex, the same sex, whether they trying to get with you on a romantic level or they just seem to admire you, this could be why. It's because they want to know, you know, basically, how did you get where you got in life? You know, what is your story? How did you make it to this point? Because you seem to be like, I don't know, what did you call that? A muse? Or you seem to be like some type of motivation or inspiration in this person's life. And so they kind of got like a student energy towards you, but this can definitely be somebody that likes you on a romantic level too. And they definitely want to learn from you when it comes down to life. So if this is somebody that likes you romantically, then there definitely could be an age difference here, group 3. Okay. But if not, then you just farther along in life than this person, and they just want to know, how did you do it? What is your story? You know, how did you stay so motivated and get to what it is that you truly want in life? Because I want that type of motivation, and I want to know what I got to do to get it. You know, so ease up on them a little bit, because I don't know if you guys were annoyed by somebody like following you around or like always want to be around you. They definitely see you as the Empress. Okay, why is the flexible here, Spirit, for group 3? The Hangman. Yes, this person is seeking enlightenment. This is somebody that can feel very stuck or lost in life here, you know, and they seeking enlightenment, and it definitely can be that, hold on, y'all. It definitely can be that, you know, they see you as like a mentor in their life here. And so the affirmation totally makes sense, which I'll read to you guys at the end. Let's get one more for flexible. Yes, this person is financially stagnant here. I feel like they trying to find a way out of their situation. They can even be in a relationship that makes them unhappy, but they still have to stay there because they're not independent right now. And so they could see you at work or at church or wherever you guys can meet or know each other from. And, you know, they want to know how did they do it? Yeah, they trying to avoid some type of disaster here. So this can be somebody that's on their way to getting like evicted or having to file bankruptcy. But there's definitely a sense of like financial upset that's bringing this person a lack of peace into their life. And they ready to come up out of it. They like, you know what, things have been like this too long. And I feel like if they could tell you, they would tell you that they feel like you came into their life at the right time. Because they've been so conflicted, and, you know, they could be mentally mentally unbalanced, emotionally unbalanced, not feeling grounded here. They losing patience when it comes to things. All right. Yeah. Somebody here is losing complete faith and hope. And now they just feel a sense of renewal when it comes down to their faith. Because you're here. I feel like talking to you, being around you, it restores this person's hope within themselves. They feel less anxious. Yeah, I feel like whenever they around you, they super happy. You can give off like a motherly or fatherly type of energy around them, because honestly, I feel like you pour into this person. Like, I don't want to say it like that, but I feel like they learn something new from you every day. Page of Pentacles. This can definitely be like an intern at your job. If they could tell you, they would want to say thank you because you gave me so much inspiration here. This can even be your kids. Take it as it resonates. This can definitely be somebody that's younger than you and has a crush on you too, especially if they like an opposite sex. Like, let's say, you know, they a new person at the job and you got to train them, or, you know, they the new person at the school and you kind of got to see them around or something like that. But I'm getting like intern, new employee vibes from this. And you could have made your way up the company, came in just like them and kind of been telling them your story, and they just want to know more, and they just feel intrigued and inspired. But if this is like an opposite sex thing or even the same sex thing, y'all know how I go. Put the energies like they go. So this could be a girl on girl, guy with a crush on a guy, but this can also be a young person, a young male or female that have a crush or they admire their older boss, okay? Because I am getting an older energy and a very young energy. Why is the Hangman here? Somebody that's established in life. Yeah, this person is seeking some type of peace. I feel like life dealt them a hard hand. But at the end of the day, wherever they are in life right now, it may be the farthest they found. Like, they could be like a generational curse breaker here. Because there's a situation where it's like they kind of moved away from their family. Yup, I'm seeing that. They moved away from possibly like a toxic or unsupportive family or a dysfunctional family with the journey here. This could have been somebody that like made sure they moved far away to go to college or something to that extent. And they really didn't have that guidance. And that could be why they so in awe when it comes down to, you know, the type of help that you can give them. Because they've been concerned, feeling like, should they go back home? Because I'm getting a bridge here. If they moved at a distance to go to college, you know, they've been wondering, like, should I go back home or what? Because wherever they at, maybe they just recently graduated and maybe this is the first shot that they're getting at a career outside of college. But they come off as very young. I feel like you get them positive things to think about, too. So maybe they come in very pessimistic, very like, I don't know, but because I have a feeling that this person is very open about the struggles that they have went through. And, you know, and that's probably what invoked you to tell them. Or it could be vice versa, that you're very open with the struggles that you went through. And you could be like guiding them and telling them, you know, it's okay. I came in, you know, with a suit and a backpack on too, you know, with a too big suit on, looking like you got your big brother suit on or whatever. And now I'm the CEO of the company. You know, they could have told you their struggles or whatever. But I feel like whatever it is, they want to tell you the negative mindset that they had when they came in or when they first met you. You've given them positive things to think about to help them overcome. You've been a big help to this person's life in some kind of way. Why is the Temperance in reverse? And the contrast between you guys. Some of you guys can be in an unhappy marriage too. And that could be the reason why this younger person, especially if they have like a romantic crush on you, that could be exactly why the message would be secretly delivered. I feel like they come off like they just look up to you, but they really crushing too. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's the thing. The reason why they haven't hit on you is because this is them. This is you. And you see the older male and the younger woman. So this is a sense of, you know, somebody new that's wanting to enter your life, but they not, or they're not saying anything because they know you're married. But what they don't know is that you are in a marriage where it's more codependent. It's you there out of either obligation or because you guys have shared assets, kids, and you just comfortable. And there's really no reason to leave. It's such a contrast. Like you and whoever this is, y'all from different sides of the track, or y'all definitely can appear to be because of what stages y'all are in life. But this is definitely some teacher-student. So this is like an inappropriate kind of relationship. Yeah, somebody here, like they want to move towards you, but they don't have any faith or hope that they'll have luck. Instead, that they will cause problems, or you know, that their behavior or, you know, advancements will lead you to not be able to work with them anymore. Okay. So why is the Knight of Swords here? Yeah. This is crazy. If this person could tell you something, they want you to sneak away. They could tell you that they want you to sneak away. And I hate to say it, but satisfy them. This is a grown person, y'all, so don't think that this is like some high school student messing with a teacher. I feel like this is an after grad. and they felt like it was destiny to meet you, because the affirmation is, I am here at the right time. The work I am doing on myself is a lifetime process. It doesn't matter how much time it takes, because I have all the time in the world. That could be an affirmation you told them. Because like I said, they came in with a very negative mindset, and you changed their mindset. They think about, when they think about a new mindset, they think about how you put that in the mindset, okay? So yeah, this is how this person feels, that they are here at the right time. Like, you were a positive force in their life. And yes, they do have a little crush, but I feel like they keeping that to themselves, because regardless of whether you're unhappy or not, they don't want to be a problem factor. So if you are a teacher, a mentor, you work with or you like higher up in a company, and y'all just got a new intern, extern, or a new employee that's just like basically fresh out of college, that person crushing on you hard. I feel like this is going to apply to less people. But honestly, it doesn't even have to be a school and work setting. This can be a young couple that moved in, because I got a feeling that somebody in this situation is not single, okay? This could be a young couple that moved in, and they see your husband, you and your husband and wife, or you and, you know, your husband or whatever, or your wife, like being so peaceful, and like every time y'all see them kind of tussling on their way out the door, like, you should have, you know, just, I don't know, but just however it goes, it doesn't matter. Wherever you and this person are together, or whatever community brings y'all together, just know that it's like a younger or more naive or less established person that's looking up to you. And this person can be around you a lot, and you could talk to this person, but this person has deep admiration for you. And maybe you don't know that, but if this story resonates, then now you do. Okay, so I hope you guys like this pick-a-pile. This was kind of different. That last message was a different message, but nevertheless, we'll have more of these, guys. So like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section which one resonated with you, and I'll check you guys out on the flip side. Bye.